Thank you all for coming to the press conference today for Sandusky Daycare. We are anticipating a very good week 2. We're very excited. I'll open the floor to some questions.
Sam, did you expect James Robinson to look as spry as he did when you drafted Travis Etienne 30th overall?
We're on to big lumps with knobs.
And Sam, Trey Lance averaged a 5.9 yards per attempt. Does that concern you?
We're on to big lumps with knobs.
And Sam, what was the thought behind starting a rookie backup tight end week 1?
We're on to big lumps with knobs.
Yeah, and this is Jason from the Pawtucket Bear. Bryce Hall and Tony Pollard didn't get much action week 1. What do you make of that, Sam?
I pay $120 a month for your food. You better start asking better questions. Let's just get right into champ chatter, all right? Press conference over. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Champ Chatter, week 2. Let me tell you, last week, Thursday was awesome. Football, I nailed my Cooper Kupp 25-point prediction. Cam Akers had 0 points. Life was good. Then Sunday came around. That was pretty bad. Then Monday came around. That was pretty bad. Let's get into it. So for the matchups, we're going to start with Winer Diner versus TaylorMade. Scott's team somehow stumbled out of the gate, but luckily he had to play me. So I don't like Olave in his lineup. Jarvis Landry had a great game. Michael Thomas played well too. Teams are going to stack the box against Zeke. He's going to get stuffed. This ain't 2016 Zeke. J.K. Dobbins is playing with one knee. Give me Bruce. Brady's settled in. He's going to settle into week 2. Juju is playing in the game of the week tonight. Lots of points to go around. Kamara and Swift could both go off at any moment. He's got 2 electric running backs. And his flex is Darrell Henderson. Henderson's always elite weeks 1 through 9. It's the second half you really got to worry about. So give me Bruce. Next we have Fourth Year My Trophy. Still not true. Versus Gonna Make You Moan. And Moan is not allowed to have an opinion unless he makes a video. But I'm giving him the win. Russell Wilson put up a lot of yards in a really strange game. I think he settles down. Things are going to get back to normal. Russell Wilson's going to start throwing touchdowns. He didn't run for much, but he showed he still has some legs. I think that's pretty good. You can expect about 15, 17, 20 rushing yards out of him. A.J. Brown looked fantastic in that Eagles offense, led by lefty Jalen Hurts. Obviously, he's got CMC. Fantastic. A healthy DK Metcalf. It's looking like the volume is going to be there. Geno, whatever. But on the other side, Steve could score a ton. So that's going to be my matchup to watch. He's got Jalen Hurts. He's got Cooper Kupp. He's got Nick Chubb. Stud. You get it. And I still love Rashad Penny. Scott doesn't. I do. I think he's fantastic. Next, we got multiple scoregasms versus Team America. So Teddy's starting Baker Mayfield. That gives me all I need to give Nick the W. Josh Allen's 30 points waiting to happen. He's got the best tight end in football, Travis Kelce. Antonio Gibson is amazing. He's always looks amazing. It's just a question if he can overcome that fucking coaching staff. They're so inept that I stayed away this year. But now, finally, it looks like he could be that pass catcher. I don't think J.D. McKissick keeps up. I think Curtis Samuel's going to be the third down back. But, man, Antonio Gibson's... If they keep throwing to Antonio Gibson, last week he had 7 targets, we might all regret not picking up Antonio Gibson. Give me Nick. And also, side note, Nick got totally disrespected in those power rankings and trophy banquet. I know y'all saw it. Nick's team is elite. Probably number 2 in my power ranks behind me. Double get versus hard hitting Joe Mixon. I love Coach's team. Justin Herbert's a star. Gabe Davis looks like a wide receiver 1. Fournette and Eckler are big time players. Good running backs. They could be a little. Their usage might be scary. They might be a little over the hill, but they're fantastic running backs. But Kyle's team is my kind of team. He's got my favorite player in the league, Davante Adams. He's got Mahomes in a shootout this week against the Chargers. Joe Mixon's playing a great matchup. One thing I am concerned about, I've done a lot of Achilles research over the last couple days, and James Robinson might be pretty sore Sunday. I don't know if we'll see a lot of action out of him. I'm hoping we don't. But I give Kyle the win. I also give Nick the win, but we're talking about Kyle. Here he is. We got Hollywood Nomads. We got Fantasy Football Team. We have 2 original founding members of football going up against each other. Zuck's got Lamar Jackson. He's fantastic. But I'm telling you, Barkley, Saquon is brittle. This high, whatever high you're on, Zuck, it will not continue. Miles Sanders sucks. Whatever he gave you well, I'm a little harsh on him. He's fine. But this is not going to continue. He scored a touchdown. Can you believe it? I've never seen it. Yeah. Whatever. So I give Alex the win. He's got Justin Jefferson, Kirk Cousins, Monday Night Football in the spotlight. You know how Kirk Cousins folds in primetime, but he puts up big numbers, if that makes sense. Monday night's going to be exciting. Alex is never out of it until Justin Jefferson plays. Tyreek Hill is one of my favorite receivers. His tight end is a bonus wide receiver. I think Kyle Pitts is going to pick it up. Scott was talking about Marcus Mariota not liking Pitts, perhaps. So I did a little research, and when Marcus Mariota was starting in Tennessee, his tight end was his leading receiver about 50% of the time. He's going to be fine, baby. I hate Rashad Bateman, but that's for another time. Whatever. Now, game of the week, boys and girls. Sandusky Daycare versus Big Lumps of Knobs. Javonte Williams is a superstar, but the Broncos refuse to feed him the football. I think that fumble at the 1-yard line is going to help me. And, Kyler's going to have a good game. CEH is good, but god damn it, give me the win. Trey Lance on dry land. That'll be good. Michael Thomas is back. Judy is a superstar. You all saw it Monday night. Derrick Henry ain't going anywhere. Stop this bullshit. Derrick Henry's a star, baby, whether you dopes like it or not. All right? Travis ATM, I call him ATM because he's going to make me some money. He only needs a few touches to light it up. James Robinson can have 20 touches. ATM, give me 9. That's fine, baby. Light him up. James Robinson's going to fade. These undrafted running backs, they always fade. If you pick a first-rounder running back, you're going to use him, baby. Lamb is still solid. He's probably a wide receiver 2 now without Dak. But let's see how Cooper Rush does. I saw in Cooper Rush's 1 start in 2019, rookie CeeDee Lamb had 118 yards, so not too concerned. I get to 1-1 with Breece Hall on the bench. He's coming, baby. I think Breece Hall is going to be a superstar. Just keep that in your head for week 7. By that time, I'll be 6-1. All right, boys and girls. That was Champ Chatter. Let's get into week 2. Let me send you off with a little song I like to call Sam is Gonna Win. I didn't have the budget for a song this week because I had to pay Alex. And his fee is quite a lot. We will see you next week. Football, baby!